Hello, this is a quick review of the Renaissance Art passport size leather journal. I got this through a recent promotion that Renaissance Art runs to give people a chance to try their product and see the quality of this journal. So let's start it. First, it came in an envelope like this. Really pretty with the name of the company, Renaissance Art, the picture of the passport size journal, and also you can see the website to get more information, and that all the products are made right here in the United States in Santa Fe, New Mexico. It came wrapped in a leather string like this. I couldn't put it back the same beautiful way that they did it, but you can see that on the different websites where people have received it in beautiful package. It came with this card that tells you the story, written by Arthur, the owner of Renaissance Art, who started years ago. So how he began the company, his philosophy. And also give you some nice information about some of the leather, the papers that they use, the quality of the craftsmanship, and a nice picture of their dog, Alex, which I found out it was actually a girl. Thought it was a boy, but she's pretty. So here's the journal. It's roughly 3.5 times 5. You can see the width. It's about a little bit over 3.5, and the length is about 5. Here's the outside. You can see it's a beautiful, beautiful brown leather, full grain leather. I know the light is not great, but I want you to see just how nice it is, and you can see all these natural marks that what makes like leather so pretty. And with use, with time, it's gonna get just prettier. It's one of those things that just become more gorgeous as time goes, and as your TOC goes. You can see the stitches running all around it, and to me these are the things that make a difference. You can just see how nicely it's done. I think that really matters. And here's sort of their bookmark system. Has a nice thick cord, and these come in various colors. I just happened to get this color. This fairly elastic string, and African bird that Arthur told me that he got from, that he still gets from a local market, from African person. So these actually come from Africa, and they can be hundreds of years old, he said. That's the outside, and in the back cover you can see the Renaissance Art logo right here. Now let's take a look at the inside. So on both ends you have 2 pockets. On each end you have 1 pocket to put extra cards or stamps or whatever you like into here. And I want you to take a look at the inside of this letter. It's really quite pretty. It's a really rich, deep brown, earthy color. And also, if you take a look at these stitches, really nicely, tightly done. And here's the other end. And just in case you might wonder, this inside pocket is about 2.5 inches wide, and I'll say about 4.78 or so, in case you wonder if certain size of the cards you have might fit in or not. So this is the insert. It has a nice linen covered. And this is the standard paper that they use in all their journals, which has the name right here. The Architect's Wolf. The standard is 100% cotton, 120 GSM, which is pretty, I mean, it's significant. You can also let them know if you prefer the other types of paper that they offer. The names are here. I have read on some forums that some people with fountain pens might prefer this kind of paper right here, or this, and you know, price go up accordingly. This is 160 GSM, but this, you know, standard paper is really, it's really thick. If you don't use a fountain pen, if you have a roller ball or a gel ink pen, this should have absolutely no problem at all. You can see this is one page, and it really has some weight to it. And you know, I think it depends on the kind of pen you use and the way you write. You might prefer just different kinds of paper, really. But another thing I really like about this is all these pages are hand torn, and so they are decorated like this. So they're not so sort of boringly cut with a sharp line uniformly like a lot of journals and books that you see. So I really like this. I just feel it feels more like you're writing in real paper, sort of. I mean, not that, you know, the other kinds of paper are not real, but you know, it's just more natural, organic, sort of nostalgic you know, feel to it. So it's held in this journal by the string, you know, that run through the system through this. So if you want to replace this refill, say you finish this and you want to put a new one in, all you have to do is to pull this to make it loose. So that will pull this up, right? So it was, you know, you do this to make it tighter, you pull this down. Just so, you know, once you get it loose, you can slide it out like that. It has two string here, and I believe it's so that, you know, you can either have your refill tucked under both string if you only have one refill to use, or you can use let me just do this here to put it back for you to see. So, you know, you can have both string run underneath this, and then you pull this down to make it tight, and there it is securely inside. Or, you know, let's get it loose again. What they say is you can put two of these in, or you can put one of this and one passport. And I only have one refill at the moment, so let's try the passport. So as you can see, two string. Let's say I want to put my journal first and then my passport. I'm gonna slide the paper journal under the first one, just that, and then my passport under the second one. And I have a Vietnamese passport that has the color, and I don't know if all the passports, you know, US or European passports are sized the same way, but I think it'll fit just fine. So, you know, you slide under any inside page that you want, right underneath the second string. And my apologies for the clumsiness here. So you slide it like this, and both of them are in the cover, and you do the same thing. You start pulling the string to make it tight, And I'm holding one phone. I'm holding the phone with one hand and do this with the other hand. That's why it's so shaky, and I apologize. So it's securely. You have inside your passport journal, your journal, and your passport. And you know, obviously, this can even probably take a third little journal size thing, but you know, you can probably tuck it under the same string with the other thing if you want. But I think 2 is it's a good size for this. It fits nicely in your hand. It feels substantial enough, but it's definitely not heavy. You know, this is definitely portable. If you want to go to a coffee shop, or you just bring it with you and just like whip it out to like jot down some notes as the thoughts come to you. This can definitely do the job, and you know, it just feels like a nice thick protective cover. I should also show you right here. It's not thin leather. It definitely has some width to it, and it definitely feels substantial. That's what I'm trying to say. Even this part right here, it's thick leather. So that's the Renaissance Art passport size leather journal, and thank you the team at Renaissance Art for you know, doing such good work in these products that I make right here in the US. Thank you so much.